Country is easily one of the best video game series that Nintendo has ever produced. However, these classics throw you into some hellacious trials and definitely leave some players, including myself, screaming in rage and throwing their SNES controllers into the wall. So today, I'm going to be talking about 10 levels in the original game that gave me one hell of a time either as a kid or as a teen. This is my own opinion and everyone is entitled to their own, so please respect it. Without further ado, let's get into it. But before we do that, just a quick reminder, there will be no secret levels, no Donkey Kong Country Returns, DKC2, or DKC3, or Tropical Freeze. Just retro and the original. There will be videos made about the other games, don't worry. I might even rank the secret levels in a tier list, I don't know. Anyway, let's go! Oil Drum Alley is the first level of Croc Industries, and can sure pack a punch. This level will test you, see how good you've gotten at finding secrets and controlling the Kongs, because there are secrets literally everywhere in this level. And also, this level contains one of the hardest secrets in the game to find. However, this level can also be kind of hard. It's not like the worst compared to the others in this list, but it's definitely up there. The hardest part being where you gotta jump over the fiery barrels and clear it all, which takes precise timing and may take you a few tries to beat this level. So, best of luck, soldiers. It sure wouldn't be a Donkey Kong Country list if we left out the minecart levels. Minecart carnage is iconic at this point, and it's super easy to see why. This level really surprised most players when they first played, myself included. Later on, you're able to jump out of the carts and into new ones, but in this level, you don't have that luxury. You gotta use the cart to jump, and it's a bigger target. So you gotta get your timing just right, or you're going off the edge, or you're hitting an obstacle. The rails in this level also makes it kind of hard to tell when you have to jump, but it's not too terrible once you get used to it after a few game overs and you're desperate to beat this level. Better make sure you grab the save point before this. I remember vividly when I first played this level, I felt like the Kongs are entirely out of their element. I mean, what are they even doing in there? Like, what is the backstory behind this level? Like, why are there so many abandoned carts? Did like the Kremlin set them up beforehand, or was there an actual accident? That's something I would love to know in all honesty. However, it's a good level, but this one will really send you home packing if you're not careful. Again, it's not as bad as others on this list, but it's definitely a challenge when you first play it. Treetop Town is kind of a funny concept when you think about it. You're in the treetops with a bunch of platforms and barrels. Rare basically threw this level together and just said, lol, good luck, have fun. However, this level does have its challenges, such as trying to time some of the barrels just right or else you die. No, like, seriously, you mess up once, you go bye-bye, and you gotta do the whole thing over again. However, there are some barrels that save you, but then you gotta try again, so good luck. Hit me up in an hour when you finally get it done. If anyone remembers this level, then you are going to remember the utter nightmare this gave you as a child. Loopy lights. You gotta keep those lights on all the time or else you're literally gonna be taking a shot in the dark. And 75% of the time, you are going to fall. Even with the lights on, there's not much of a difference, at least to me. You're gonna want to be speeding through this level so fast because you just want to get the frick out of it. This is not a fun level. You are going to make a few mistakes if you end up speeding through it. It's gonna be one hell of a challenge, but I would say the reward is well worth not having to play this level again. The Donkey Kong Country games are all about the jungle. The lush jungle environments are what the games are known for. Jungle Hijinks is one of the best introduction levels of all time. It introduced players to the Banana Horde. However, I chose Orangutan Gang. This level is the final jungle level of Donkey Kong Country, and oh boy, does this pack a punch. The level is filled to the brim with orangutans just going, yeah, they do that. These sons of mother lubbers annoy me more than any freaking enemy in this game, except for one enemy that we'll get into later in our entry in the video. Not to mention, there are secrets freaking everywhere. This damn level probably has some of the most brutally difficult secrets to find. You can only find them with Espresso the Ostrich, who has some of the most difficult movement mechanics in the game, aside from Winky the Frog. And if you screw up with Espresso one time, it's a wild ostrich chase to chase her down. And if she goes off, well, you're screwed. You gotta do the whole thing over again if you want that 100%. The only thing that saves this from being higher on the list is that this level is relatively easy after you do it the first 5 times, and it's also relatively easy if you're not going for the secrets. Oh! You expect more minecart levels to be on this list? Nope! I'm gonna give you one better! Do you guys remember Trick Track Trek? The level where you had to stay on a moving platform? Well, this is his ruder older cousin, and it's way more difficult. Tanked Up Trouble. Basically, the difficulty is literally in the name. You gotta collect all these fuel tanks scattered around the level, and if you run out of fuel, you're pretty much done, boy. This level will really throw the hammer at you if you're not careful. You may lose a lot of lives. Good luck, soldier. Basically, another reason why this is pretty hard is that there's this tire somewhere through the level, and you gotta use it for one jump. A lot of people think, oh, I have to keep this tire throughout the entirety of the level. No, the tire actually makes it more difficult. You would think this tire would help you, but nope, it only makes it 30 times worse. Anyway, best of luck with this level. This is it. This is the last level. You made it through the entirety of Donkey Kong Country Island, and you're ready to take down King K. Rool and get your damn bananas back. There's one more level. Just one more. What could it possibly be? What could possibly happen? Oh, fuck. It's this level. Platform Perils is often called one of the hardest Donkey Kong Country levels of all time, and I fully agree with that sentiment. It's a challenging level through and through. All the way down to how much time you have before the platform falls, the strategic placing of enemies, and how you almost must rely on Donkey Kong for the majority of this level because there are crush everywhere here. And you need him to be able to get past them. And I mean, hey, the big ape here knows how to float. That's a pretty handy skill if you ask me. Overall, this is an amazing final level, and it's cool, but I can't really get myself to actually like this level after all the game overs it caused me at the very last fucking level before the final boss. Gorilla Glaciers has some of the hardest levels in the entire game, and this one absolutely throws a huge curveball at you. I'm talking about Torchlight Trouble. This damn level will chew you up and spit you out again if you're not careful. I've never been good with levels that have you start out with darkness, but I've also never been good with levels that give you a squawks with a lantern and limited vision. You have about 60% of the screen here, and you would think that in the bonus rooms you get to have a full field of vision, but nope! That's not how it works in this level. You have to use the 60% of the screen for the entire level, including the bonus rooms, which makes them about 30 times harder. You really gotta have guts and determination if you want to beat this level 100% wise, because I know one thing for sure. When I had to go back and 100% the whole thing, I was dreading this level. Snow Barrel Blast. You know this level. It's the first level in Gorilla Glaciers and easily considered one of, if not the hardest levels in Donkey Kong Country. 29 years later, this level will absolutely destroy you, as if the game is trying to say to you, hey, you might want to watch how many lives you have in here because you're about to game over about 100 times over, buddy. You start the level and you are instantly greeted with those damned ice physics, but they get less and less bad as the game goes on and you get used to it. There are zingers, claptraps, and neckies everywhere in this level that you will most likely 60% of the time will hit. Then once you get about halfway, a whiteout happens. Now, I know a lot of you are probably saying, "Oh, Ember, you must be horrible at this game. Surely it can't get worse." Oh boy, let me assure you, dear innocent viewers, you are dead wrong. Because it does get worse. Combined with the whiteout completely fucking with your field of vision, the ice physics screwing up your movement, and enemies everywhere, this level already seems tough as nails. But oh boy, here comes the real reason I put this level at this spot. The barrel section. This damn barrel section. This barrel section haunted my dreams as a child, and it still does years later. Then, there's this gem! Nintendo and Rareware, you guys are the fucking devils. Bruh, that's so... What the fuck? Who's the genius who put that in the game? Why? Like, that's a perfect resemblance of a bad time. The only thing that saves this level from the #1 spot is that damn shortcut. That shortcut. If you know where it is, you're all good. You guys might be going on like, "What? How did this get higher than Snow Barrel Blast? You're wrong!" And my answer is, my boy, I legit stated at the start of the video that this was my opinion. Yes, I do find Blackout Basement way harder than Snow Barrel Blast, and I feel like this level gets overlooked because of Snow Barrel Blast, and others from the other games, but I'm not going to spoil. You enter this level, and you are instantly greeted by the lights going out, and then back on, in entirely random intervals. Now you gotta keep an eye on the level's insane platforming, the enemies, and the lights. You could be in the middle of the jump and have to finish the rest of it without the light. And needless to say, that shit is difficult. Then the lights come back on. All is well until, oh boy, there's a crumbling coming right for you. You better jump quick. You have about a split second to see these enemies coming, because they'll legit just walk right in front of you and then hit you without a care in the world. The reason why this ranks higher than Snow Barrel Blast is because in Snow Barrel Blast you could still somewhat see. Not really well because of the whiteout, but it wasn't horrible. But not here. Oh boy, not here. Blackout Basement takes away the most common sense that us humans use, our sight. However, once you get about 3/4 of the way, you should be all good. And there we have it, my top 10 hardest original Donkey Kong Country levels. There were so many other contenders that could have made the list, and if you think that there was one on here that I may have missed, let me know in the comments. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I bet y'all can't wait to see my other opinions on Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, and Returns and Tropical Freeze. Anyway, bye!